So it kind of swings in our favor. So we've got a good engine part with good headroom for improvement. Hello, welcome to GlitchTechX. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I am back with another episode of Motorsport Manager. This is episode number 16, part 1. We are preparing for Grand Prix number 5, the Ardennes Grand Prix. So before we go ahead with our preparations, before we go ahead and take all the appropriate steps for the upcoming Grand Prix, let's just talk about the previous episode. So in the previous episode, we designed two parts, a gearbox and an engine part. So both of these were designed. That was done, and then we went on to Grand Prix number 4. That was the Tondela Grand Prix. So the practice session went good. Anna came in 9th, or rather 10th at the end of that session, and Domingo, who is our reserve driver, he came in 19th, I believe, if my memory serves me right. And Shen, she couldn't race because she had a dislocated shoulder. She still has a dislocated shoulder trait, although the time remaining is less than 1 hour. So she should be back for Grand Prix number 5. Anyways, let's move on. Let's check out the mail first. Car condition update. Okay. I am going to skip the interview. Pit crew review, 4 pit stops, 1 pit mistake. And the pit stops were 1.919 seconds slower than our season record. So yeah, the pit crew members are not up to par. Scouting report finished. Below average driver. Already signed up with a team, so no use barking up that tree. Alright, pit crew is auto managed. Scouting reports, we've gone through the scouting report. Let's continue. Alright, finally some good news. Shen is feeling better. Alright, she has fully recovered from her dislocated shoulder. That is great. Finally. Alright, so the car repair is finished as well. And we also have a sponsor offer. Let's see, upfront payment of 100k and then a bonus payment of 2nd and above. So the target is 2nd and above. So if we achieve a podium finish, say 2nd or above, that's when the sponsor is going to give us $650,000 per race. But again, that is something which is not achievable right now given the kind of performance the car has. Yeah, well, I was a bit mistaken. The engine is still being designed. It's 16 days, 22 hours away from being a real piece of equipment. So let's continue. Alright, so quite a lot going on right now. Alright, so there is an upcoming vote. So let's see what that is about. Promise broken. Okay, yeah, she wanted us to replace one of the race mechanics, and I totally phased out on that. Car would be one of the very best drivers in the European Racing Series, and still not signed up with a team. Decent stats, I would have to say. New vote started. Remove bonus points for the fastest lap. Okay, but anyhow, this specific change in the rules would take effect from next year's season. So yeah, maybe a car would be in a position where we might score a few points, we might score a few fastest laps of the race. So I'm going to vote against, planning a bit in the future. let's see. Let's skip to the end. All right. The vote was rejected, which means that remove bonus points for the fastest lap will not be implemented in the 2018 season, or rather the next season. Alright, we also have a couple of sponsor offers. Second or above. Yeah, I mean, these offers are basically of no use to us right now. All three of the sponsors need us to secure a podium finish, out of which sponsor number 2 is giving us an upfront payment of $100,000. So I'm going to accept this offer. Still, something is better than nothing. So there we go. All right. What else? Did we get a scouting report? Yeah, okay. We went through that. Alright, upcoming race report. 13 lap race with a lap length of 3.61 miles and a 40% chance of rain. Okay, it's a high-speed circuit which should suit cars with strong engines. The tire compounds are super soft, and it's a fairly good track for tire wear, and our car is pretty excellent at that, so it kind of swings in our favor. And this is awesome. We've got a good engine part with good headroom for improvement, I would have to say. As far as the performance is concerned, reliability is still 40%. We'll have to work on the reliability of this part. So let's take a look. Let's take a look at the improved parts screen. Quite a lot of improvement as far as the reliability and performance is concerned. I'm going to remove these brakes, both the brake parts. I'll keep this engine in. The new engine has been queued up for performance work. What else? I will take this out, and the new engine will be queued up for reliability work as well. And I will allocate a lot of staff resources towards reliability. Okay. Yeah. Let's go. Let's continue. So what I'm thinking, I'm going to break down the practice and the race sessions and the managerial session of the Grand Prix into two different parts, into small bite-sized episodes. So yeah, that's a new format that I'm going to follow. Let me know in the comment section if that is something that you fancy, or if you want one big episode, the way I've been posting videos, that the managerial session and the racing and the practice session, they're all clubbed into one episode, or you want to break it down into bite-sized episodes. So there's a mail from our lead designer. She wants us to improve the driver lineup, but everyone knows that there are better drivers out there in the rest of the championship. I'll have to think, but first of all, we can queue up more parts, design more parts, better parts. So top speed, low speed corners, acceleration, deceleration, and medium speed corners. Okay, so let me see what all parts do I have in my kitty. We've got a brake part, an average brake part, engine, an average and good gearbox, no suspension. Okay, let us focus on, say, suspension. Yeah, I'll focus on suspension for now. Okay, this looks good. I will queue up this part. Alright, so we got a new engine in this episode, and we also queued up a new suspension part. We are working on the reliability of the new engine. It's just 47%. And we are also working on the performance of that new part. So let's continue. What now? Alright, so we are quite far back in the point standing. And let me check the mail. Bao Tang would be a low quality driver. Bao is okay, a bit worse than our current driver lineup. Let's look at the car. Let's look at fit parts. So brakes, okay. Engine is sorted. Gearbox is sorted. And suspension is sorted as well. Okay. 16th or above. Part fitting is fine. Alright, so guys, that's it for this episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. Do click the like button. Do subscribe to the channel for more videos. That's it for this episode. In the next episode, I will be back with the practice session and the race session of the Ardennes Grand Prix. So thank you again for your time. You guys have a good evening, a good day ahead. Take care, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now.